A very good morning to my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about globalization. In the previous classes, we started learning about the economic reforms in India and we discussed about privatization, the steps taken under privatization. We discussed about liberalization, the steps taken by the government under liberalization. And today we are going to see what globalization is and what are the steps taken by government under globalization. Now, the name globalization means, the word globalization means, it is establishment of relations of the economy with the world in regard to foreign investment, trade, production, and financial matters. That is, bringing the whole globe under one market is called as globalization. Or, in simple words, we can say that the products manufactured all around the globe in different countries can be traded and sold in all other countries. ഒരു രാജ്യത്തുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് മറ്റെല്ലാ രാജ്യങ്ങളിലും സെല്ല് ചെയ്യുന്നത് തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഗ്ലോബലൈസേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. So the products manufactured in one country is made available in another country. The raw materials which are available in one country is made available in another country. The machineries, the technology, the technical know-hows, everything is shared between countries, which is called as globalization. So globalization may be defined as integrating the economy of a country with the economies of other countries under free flow of trade. Now, what is free flow of trade? Free flow of trade means buying and selling items from other countries without any barriers, without any border issues. It's called as free flow of trade. Now the next thing which we are going to see is what are the steps taken by the government for globalization. So we learned globalization is bringing the whole market into a single place, the whole world into a single market. Now what are the steps taken by the government for globalization? The first thing is the reduction in tariffs. Tariff means the amount of money or the rate which the government needs, which the private parties, the industries needs to pay to the government to trade in different places. So India is having a tariff which will be given to other countries while they are trading their products in India. And also many other countries also, they are having their own tariff rates, exchange rates. Now what India did is, under globalization, they reduced this interest rate, this tariff rate. Second is long-term trade policies. India entered into different countries. With different countries, India entered into trade policies with them. India signed trade policies, and in this trade policy, they had an agreement of trading the products which is manufactured with those countries in India also, and India's product in their countries also. Third is partial convertibility, where semi-finished goods or the products that are partially created in one country can be again manufactured or again created in another country to a finished good. Semi-finished goodsനെ finished goods ആയിട്ട് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് മറ്റൊരു രാജ്യത്ത് സാധിക്കുന്നു. Like we say mobile phones basic parts are being created in China, and the other technical know-hows or other technical things are done in other countries, the main manufacturers. Like that, partial convertibility means partially creating a product in one country and then finalizing the product in another country. And the last one is increase in equity limit of foreign investments. So foreign investors can invest more money in the country. These four things were the steps which are taken by the government in view of globalization.